Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, carrots, am I right? Last video, I just kind of was farming potatoes and just telling you about potato facts, and I thought I might as well do that again. But of course, this time we're doing carrots, baby. Let's start out all the way at the beginning with carrots' first usages. They were first grown as medicine for all sorts of sicknesses, but unfortunately in the beginning they were mistaken for parsnips, so we don't actually quite know how far back they date, but estimates are about 5,000 years. When you think of a carrot, you might think of orange. You know, that's just the color that they are, right? Wrong. They can also be white, yellow, red, and purple. And they're a great source of vitamin A. They're great for your immune system, they're great for your eyes, they're great for everything. 6 million tons of carrots are produced each year. 6 million tons. That's a lot of carrots. When you think carrots, you probably think of a vegetable. When you think of vegetables, you probably think of stuff that doesn't have any seeds. But guess what? Carrots do have seeds. They're just incredibly small, at about 2,000 seeds per teaspoon. And there are hundreds of different types of carrot species. Going back to the seed thing, it's kind of a shocker that so many seeds can fit into carrots because they're like 88% water. That's wait a second. That's slightly more water percentage than apples. Carrots can be consumed in all sorts of ways, but only can be enjoyed in certain ones. For example, you can turn it into carrot juice, boiled carrots, but to actually enjoy it, you eat them raw. Maybe make them into a carrot cake. Like you can certainly turn it into juice, but will you actually enjoy the carrot juice? I don't think so. The record holder for the longest carrot comes in at 5.8 meters. For context, the average human is 2 meters, so that's that's 2.5 people per giant carrot. Whew, that is tall. I don't know how accurate this figure is, but the website I'm getting all these carrot facts from says that the average amount of carrots that a person will eat in their life is around 10,800, which seems low, honestly. Like, I'm not a big carrot enjoyer, I'm not a big carrot eater, but like I feel like I could have eaten more. But you know who doesn't eat more carrots? Rabbits. Evidently, they don't eat wild carrots. Or at least wild rabbits don't. Domestic rabbits, I think they love them from what I've seen. To further compound the just sheer incredibility of carrots, a single carrot can give you the energy to walk a mile. Think about if we powered cars with these things. But don't eat too many carrots to walk too many miles, because if you eat too many carrots, it can cause your skin to become pigmented orange, which, you probably don't want. But like other than that, they're sheer magic. Like, it's crazy. Overall, I'd say they're a 7 out of 10 vegetable and like a 6 out of 10 organic overall, I'd say. Because I feel like vegetables in those categories, they've got a lot of stuff that really just tears down all those categories, like kale and cabbage and stuff like that. Parsnips, you know. I feel like onions, like all this stuff kind of bogs down the broader, um, I guess more specific vegetable category overall, But like with fruits, you got a lot of good stuff in there too, because you're adding in all the fruits. And I'd say like the only really bad fruits, in my opinion, are like plums, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like bananas that I just don't particularly enjoy. There's another one I'm thinking of that I just can't quite put the words to, but it's not a great one. Carrots have got a lot of competition in the overall organics category, so it is going to drop a ranking. But yeah, 7 out of 10 vegetable and 6 out of 10 overall organic. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something about carrots, I guess, and I'll see you next week. Bye.